right, so it all comes down to this, ladies and gentlemen, as we set our eyes on the #1 light heavyweight contender. Daniel, I often say the greatest part of this job for you and me is seeing a non-champion break through and strike UFC gold for the first time.
Yeah, it's the best. It's the best because you watch these athletes over the course of the fight week try to wrap their mind around how big of a chance they have. And then when you get to Saturday night, you can see it on their face. They're just thinking about what life looks like after. If I get it done, how does my life change? Tonight he has an opportunity to change everything in regards to his life.
And his fight week has been exceptional. It was a great weight cut, very forthcoming in our fighter meeting. All eyes on the #1 205-pound contender here tonight. All right, folks, here he is with much fanfare, the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC light heavyweight champion. Big challenge in front of him tonight, but this man looks like an individual who could reign for some time.
Well, he reigns atop what was the UFC's glamour division. You go from Tito Ortiz to Chuck Liddell to Randy Couture, John Jones, Mauricio Shogun, who has so many great champions have held this title that there is a lot of credibility that comes with it. This man loves that he is the 205-pound champion and knows how difficult it is to reign for a long time in such a tough division.
A lot of budding contenders coming his way. We'll see how he handles this particular challenge here tonight. All right, now let's get you our tail of the tape for this light heavyweight championship fight. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Light Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Khalil Rountree Jr. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending UFC undisputed light heavyweight champion, Mauricio Shogun.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready? Let's do it.
All right, so here is Shogun, who are early round 1. We'll see if the legend can add to his legacy here tonight. Experiencing sort of a career resurgence. We'll see how he approaches this challenge early tonight. Who has got the clinch here? Oh, collar tie. Nicely timed kick to the body for the champion. Going to the body now with the kick. That one is blocked, though, by Hua.
Nice moving punch.
Shogun gets the early takedown. Making all these shots count. We'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here. Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Shogun Hua. And busy as he looks to improve position here. All right, so from being dominated to in the dominant position. Nice reversal on the ground. All right, DC, half guard position here. You've done a lot of good work in this spot in your career.
Oh man, I love this position, and you see this fighter today loves it too. It is the most secure position in fighting. You get an underhook on one side, you keep a half guard on the other, and then you just...
Oh, arm triangle attempt now. Oh, look out, folks, that is tight.
It looks like it's getting going. Fight IQ on full display there. Recognizing he was losing the sub, elected to keep the dominant position.
Rountree's in half guard. All right, just as we saw a few seconds ago, he finds the home for another ground and pound strike.
Oh, he got a choke. It's tight.
Oh, submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon, and it showed in that defense.
Well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground.
Now he's going full mount. Nice.
Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound. Nice shot.
Not there yet, but might get the submission here shortly. All right, half guard now. Not a fighter you want in half guard against you. For the bottom fighter, what does he need to do?
He needs to secure his underhook. He's got to be fighting for underhook. One of the most key things you can do as a bottom fighter stuck in half guard is try to frame. You frame and push your opponent away from you. By pushing him away from you, he will then want to come back into you.
Right.
It's like when I push you back, you want to... Massive hook lands, and his opponent seems to be on his way out of the fight.
Big left hand lands upstairs. All right, so that opened up a cut around his eye area.
He hasn't moved his head well. He was taking shots too clean, and now a cut has opened up.
So pretty good recovery by the opponent after getting stunned pretty good. Gotta capitalize on those opportunities.
I mean, you can't waste these opportunities. You don't get them as often as you'd like. Oh, he hurt him again. That hook was bad.
Oh, and so now he lands another combination, so it's never just one shot. There's always 2 or 3 coming behind it.
A lot of times people throw singular strikes. Not this gentleman. This man is stringing 4, 5, 6 in a row. What a great job. That's a big strike right there.
45 seconds to go here in round 1. Rountree's cheek looks like it's cut here, starting to bleed a little bit now.
Nice kick. These guys are going at it.
Beautiful straight punch there by Rountree Jr.
All right, push. You got 30 seconds left in the round.
20 seconds left.
Great shot.
I love that. I love when a guy throws a kick with that much power.
10 seconds to go in the round. Now closing up. Second round, straight ahead. All right, there's the horn indicating the end of the round. So potentially a big factor here, ladies and gentlemen. The cut on the cheek sustained in that round. Certainly better to be below than above the eye, but the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. All right, so there's the end of the round. He stayed committed to doing damage upstairs and landed a seminal blow in that round.
It was accumulation of those strikes. He kept hitting him over and over to the head. Eventually, he found the one that really did damage his opponent.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Here we are, early round 2. Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. Strike right there. I'm not sure how many more of these his opponent can take.
Massive shot that he landed. Great job. That leg kick hurt.
Both fighters hanging down in the pocket and both landing.
Nice shot.
shades of Max Holloway against Calvin Kattar, punches and punches.
I mean, being there, watching Max Holloway do what he did was super impressive. So to even list this performance alongside that tells you how this guy is fighting tonight.
Short uppercut here in the clinch by Rountree Jr. Well, it's been a wild fight thus far, perhaps a contender for some bonus money at fight's end. These guys are going to have to dig deep. They're both hurt.
They're both hurt. You expected it, though. You expected a close fight. You did not expect a war like this, though, where both guys, from the moment they said fight, went forward, got in each other's face, and just beat each other up. It's been tremendous.
Nice punch from the clinch by Rountree Jr. Well, you got to think he's going to enjoy watching this one back tomorrow morning. He has landed a ton of significant strikes, and really a guy who has been a monster in the gym, finally putting it together here in the octagon.
To go home and admire your work, it doesn't take till the next morning. He's going back to the right now and firing up the video to look at beauty in action, and he was the one causing all the action.
Oh, no surprise there as he lets his opponent stand back up. Oh, big strike lands.
Big strike lands. Now he looks to try to chase down that finish.
All right, so he continues to land a high volume of strikes. You know, sometimes when you play basketball, you're in the zone. This dude's in the zone.
This guy's throwing his basketball in the midst of the ocean. He can't miss with anything that he throws. Every kick lands. Every punch lands. He is just outclassing this guy on the feet. You have got to find a way to change the way that this fight is playing out, or your night's going to end very early.
Tags him with that uppercut. All right, so some definite damage underneath the elbow now on the side of his opponent. A lot of strikes to the body starting to add up.
Yeah, a lot of strikes to the body and mixing up the attack, not being one-dimensional, not headhunting inside the octagon. I think he has fought beautifully right now, and it's starting to show itself.
So a much different approach for him here in this second round. He was a little bit tentative in round one, a little bit of a feeling out process. Now he has clearly found his rhythm, found the range. We'll see if he can continue with more activity here in round two. Under 2 minutes here to go in round two. Strike lands there, and somehow his opponent's chin held up.
His opponent's chin held up, but you do not want to be on the receiving end of those types of strikes.
You wonder if the offensive fighter is going to start to get frustrated here. Most, if not all, these shots are getting blocked.
They're getting blocked because he's fighting one of the best defensive fighters in the UFC.
Attempts the uppercut there, but it doesn't land. Slips the shot. Rountree's eye is closing up.
Fast leg kick lands.
Oh, and now the underhook, DC.
He's got the underhook. He's got the far side post. If you're the opponent, you have got to get out of here. Big liver kick lands under the elbow. Any body kick may finish this fight. It does not have to be the front one up the middle.
All right, he'll engage in a single collar tie. Nice display of technique by him there on the side kick. Now we'll see if he can follow it up.
Very traditional technique that a lot of guys are using out in the UFC.
All right, so the cut really starting to open up wider now, and you got to credit this striker for continuing to attack. Shot finds the target there.
Great shot lands. Now he's got to go find that follow-up attempt. The kill shot is what they call it, to go and end the fight.
Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat?
All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC. Shogun going to work here from the full guard. Nice combination of strikes, mixing it up pretty well here. All right, perhaps mercifully, that is the end of the round, and Rountree's eye has never looked worse, candidly. The cut man's going to get in there and hopefully put some end swell on that, or that eye's going to swell shut, DC. All right, as they attend to the damaged fighter, we will re-rack some replays for you. A lot of damaging strikes landed by the opposition in that previous round.
Well, him just not really paying attention on the defensive side has made his opponent look like an absolute world beater. He's a good fighter, but he has never looked this good. And that is partly because his opponent is not defending.
Here we go, third round of this championship fight. All right, next round is now underway. DC, any major takeaways after the previous 5 minutes?
That both of these guys are very...
Now his opponent's really on the ropes.
His opponent's on Beat Street. He's hurt so bad. I don't know what he's going to do to stay in this fight.
Big left hand there. Well, just as he did the previous round, continuing to land a high number of strikes here, and he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down. Scary, scary proposition for the opponent. So the blood really starting to flow. Every time that area gets targeted, that cut's getting worse.
It's getting worse and worse, and you see the blood starting to come down. That is when you start to watch the fighter to see what type of effect it's starting to take on him, whether or not he's reaching for it, whether or not he's confused by where it's at. We got to start to watch his reactions now as we go forward. He passed the half guard. There it is. Now he's going to mount.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Hua.
Setting up a submission attempt.
Oh, that looks tight to me. It looks like it might be locked in.
Yeah, it looks like it's done. It looks like it's done.
Oh, the submission defense holds up. He gets out.
He said that he was ready for everything that would be thrown at him. In that position, he showed that and proved it.
Rountree's eye looks so swollen now. You've got to at least speculate as to whether or not that is a fractured orbital. All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
3 minutes to go in round 3.
Changing the position.
All right, north-south position here. We'll see if the crowd can be mature about this, DC. Side control now. Rountree's right back to the full mount.
Nice defense.
All right, relax for me, bud. Good, you're doing fine.
Well, that was a high-level extended battle on the ground. Now, though, the athletes back to their feet, and no surprise, the crowd responds in kind.
The crowd just loves whenever they get two high-level strikers going at it. It was very hard to get back up after getting taken down. But he's got there now. Let's see if he can take advantage of it.
Oh, you gotta like the output here. So aggressive with the strikes. He continues to light him up. Gotta be careful here not to gas out, of course, but you gotta like the offense we're seeing from him, especially in this round. Under 2 minutes now to go. Unable to connect there. And they separate. Rountree's really targeting that cut right now, and why not? He has opened up his opponent. Might as well continue to attack that particular area. Uppercut attempt does not get to the target. Nice job defensively there by Shogun Hua.
Go after that cut. Go after that cut. Strike.
Oh, looking to land the leg kick, but unable to find the target. Well, now you see some visible damage on the side underneath the elbow. He told us he was going to invest in the body, and he hasn't missed a whole lot tonight.
You didn't expect him to do it this effectively. He's done a fantastic job of following the game plan. Dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him.
Back to his feet. His leg is hurt here. You can see him limping a little bit. "45 seconds remain in the round." Really good emphasis on that kick there. Nice job on defense to block that punch, champ. All right, so a wise decision by him to continue to attack that cut, and it's getting wider by the minute.
It's getting wider by the minute. This guy is a fantastic fighter, and he's as smart as they come. So the moment that cut opened up, you knew that that would become his focus, and we are seeing it very clear right now.
Oh, massive knee to the head. We'll see if he can follow up. came just as he was stunned by a huge shot right before the end of the round. So, saved by the bell. Back to the stool, 60 seconds with which to recover. We'll see if his corner can keep his head in the fight. All right, so there's the horn signifying the end of the round. A stunner there with the head strike midway through. Nearly got him out of there for good.
Almost got him out of there. He hurt him badly. He had his opponent hurt real bad. Now his opponent's walking back to his corner. Everybody looks confused. They don't know what they're supposed to do to try to change the way that this fight is going.
You ready to fight? Ready.
We have arrived at the 4th round fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, 4th round is now underway as we get to the championship rounds. What is a fighter's mindset when you get to this 16th minute of the fight?
This is when you understand that nothing is ever going to be harder. This is the hardest round in fighting. This is going to really test your will and your desire to become champion.
Let's see if his opponent can survive.
I cannot believe he is still standing after taking that punch.
Man, look at that damage on the right side of his body. Starting to really bruise now.
Oh, nice takedown defense.
And now some distance as they pull apart. Well, it seems like there has been an opening for that overhand all night long. Let's see if he goes back to it here. Oh, man, how many shots to the head can one individual take? I'm not a doctor, but that swelling suggests there might be some sort of fracture.
Yeah, there might be something wrong with him. He's so swollen, he's so beat up, but he's so tough. That is why he's still standing. Normal people could not still be standing in the middle of an octagon fighting right now. Hats off to him for his toughness, but he ain't gonna get the job done tonight. He did not address it early enough.
Takedown defense holds up.
Does a great landed that massive shot. Now he needs to try to find the next shot, the follow-up shot that will finish the fight.
Oh, that is a furious inside leg kick. You ever taken like a 5-finger to the inside of your leg? That don't feel good. Never mind a kick like that.
Slapping your leg hurts. Imagine someone this size kicking you with his shin in the inside of your leg. You cannot take many of those kicks.
So I'm gonna hit you and then you hit me back in the mouth. Gets back in. Well, at this point, DC, I'm not sure if he's just biding his time or just trying to get some extra reps, but go finish the guy.
It seems like the guy's playing with his food. You know, he's having a good time out there. Everything's working. He's in the zone. It feels like at any moment he can end the night of his opponent. But he seems to be having fun, and hey, to each his own, I guess. I'd be rushing out of that octagon.
Yeah, you don't play with him.
No.
Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds.
Oh, he's spraying blood now. Holy smokes.
Under 2 minutes to go in the round.
He's cut. Give him the elbow.
Unable to connect with the right.
Oh, nice kick. That might have done it.
And they separate after exiting the clinch. Oh, there's the head kick. It's blocked.
You know, that's a big thing when you're blocking high kicks, man. You cannot just take the brunt of that kick on one arm. You have to get that cross arm to try and guide that kick so you don't take all of it.
Now some separation. Well, Hua's cut on his nose is just pouring blood at this point. Under a minute to go in round 4. Just a nasty leg kick. That one hurt. That's hard.
I mean, he is throwing those kicks with evil intent. He is trying to break his leg with every single kick. Oh, big elbow.
Another Another nice kick there. Solid series of kicks. They're all landing now. Well, we may have the best cut men and women in the business, but I'm not sure they're going to be able to do much with that cut. It continues to widen with every passing strike.
And you're fighting a great fighter. It's hard to deal with the damage of the cut while dealing with the level of the fighter in front of you. Right now, you've got to do something different to try and change the way that this fight is playing out.
Hua gets caught with that punch. Don't be afraid to get that head off the center line. 10 seconds remaining in round 4. Oh, what a connection by him there. His opponent could be out of here soon, DC.
He's almost done. I mean, when you get hit with a shot like that, you don't know whether to run, hide, grab, or wrestle. He's confused. He's as confused as he was on his first test in elementary school.
Man, this fight has been pretty wild. A lot of high-octane output on both sides, and candidly, neither fighter looking too good here.
It's the output. I mean, both of these guys have got their foot on the gas from the start of the fight. They've worked really, really hard to get to where they are right now. They're both going to have to rely on the toughness to drag them through the very difficult moments.
All right, take a seat, relaxa, respira. Olha, você está sendo muito agressivo na luta, tá? Eu tenho que você tem que focar, você tem que respirar.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Fifth and final round. His opponent in a lot of trouble now.
That was Cain Velasquez's punch of choice. Every time he landed that overhand, both unwilling to take a step back. What a phenomenal fight.
These guys are leaking all over each other.
Oh, that's right hands.
Nice shot inside by the champion.
Look at the turnover in that kick. He's just being more aggressive, and because he's being more aggressive and more loose with his strikes, he's landing.
Vamos, cadê o chute forte? Bora lá, chuta baixo.
Nice. Nicely done. Looks like someone took a red Sharpie, too. He lands another first leg kick downstairs. Oh, have mercy, man. This could be the beginning of the
John, it's time for his corner to start looking at stopping this fight. He has taken far too many.
And he's looking for that left hand, just missed. Hua's nose is unrecognizable. It is mangled. It is cut open. I think it's probably broken at this point in time. Surgery next week, but now we'll see if mentally, physically, he can stay in this fight. Well, he's been good tonight, but he missed without.
Oh, another one.
Just over 3 minutes now to go in the fight. Well, Hua's really having a hard time putting weight on that leg now. You can see the obvious limp, and a lot of that is due to the leg kicks, courtesy of his opponent. Nicely done as he gets the double leg takedown. Now inside the closed guard, Rountree's got his head. Let's see if he can secure a guillotine choke here.
Good job by the champ there. Slide back out.
Like that.
Oh, you gotta be careful there, yep.
Listen, you gotta control the hands. Hand control.
Look at that. Recognizing he's about to lose position.
It was an absolute mess. Referee might have caught an eye of the ringside position right there. They might stop this fight. Oh, he's in trouble here, DC.
He's got the triangle with a lot of pressure going down on his opponent.
Oh, so how about that position over submission as he bails on the sub?
I think that's a great job. You gotta make sure you don't end up in a worse position because you're trying to score a submission.
Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound. All these actions, though, these big actions, gotta wear on the gas tank of both guys.
Posture is up. Ooh, and he lands a brutal strike to the head.
He's got to be careful here.
Working off his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. Oh, he is masked in blood. I think I can actually pick out his blood type from here. Where's the doctor? Oh, what a moment there as they make their way back to the feet. Crowd may be drunk, but they're absolutely loving it.
Yeah, the crowd loves the stand-up fight. So all that grappling wasn't what they wanted to see. They're back up on their feet now, and they're popping for it. They're excited.
All right, well, it's late in the fight. Time is of the essence, and when you're clearly losing and you know you need a finish, risk management goes out the window.
Oh, yeah. No more risk management. You either get knocked out or you knock him out. One way or the other, you're going to lose. You can lose by decision or you can lose by knockout. But at least when you go for the knockout, you give yourself a chance to try to find your shot. Now he's backed up.
30 seconds now to go in the fight.
Nice strike.
20 seconds to go in the fight. Just out of range with that kick attempt. That's it!
Wow!
Yeah, that was just a gorgeous shot to end the fight right there. I'm not even sure the opponent really saw it coming. So back to the drawing board for him, but for the winner, this is certainly exactly what he was looking for here tonight. All right, now we go inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 47 seconds of round number 5. Declaring the winner by knockout and new undisputed UFC light heavyweight champion of the world, Khalil Jr.
All right, so how about that? We got a new UFC light heavyweight champion, and he looks like he might retain this title for some time, DC.
I mean, when you can come through this division, when you can beat all the